The effects of complaining on your energy field. It all started on an ordinary morning when Anna found herself stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. Frustration bubbled up inside her, and soon she was mumbling complaints about everything. The traffic, the weather, even the coffee she spilled earlier. By the time she reached the office, she felt exhausted, irritated, and surprisingly even more unlucky than before. Little did she know her energy field was shifting, drawing in more negativity with every complaint. The invisible weight of complaints. Anna's best friend, Lily, had always believed in energy and its power over our lives. One evening as they sat together, Lily noticed Anna's tired expression and asked, "Have you ever wondered why you feel so drained all the time?" Anna sighed. "It's just life. Everything seems to be working against me." Lily smiled knowingly. "Or maybe it's the way you respond to life that's working against you." She paused before continuing. "Every time you complain, you lower your vibrational frequency. Imagine energy as music. Positive emotions like gratitude and love play at high, uplifting notes, while negativity and frustration create low, heavy tones. When you complain, you tune yourself to those low frequencies, making it harder to feel joy and peace." Anna frowned, thinking about the endless loop of bad days she had been experiencing. Could her attitude really be affecting her reality? Attracting more of the same. Over the next few days, Anna started paying attention. She noticed that whenever she complained, small inconveniences seemed to pile up. She'd misplace her keys, forget important tasks, or encounter rude people. On the other hand, when she made an effort to shift her focus, she began to see small moments of joy she had previously overlooked. Lily explained, "The law of attraction is always at work. If you constantly focus on what's wrong, your energy aligns with negativity, and life mirrors it back to you. But if you focus on solutions and gratitude, you start to attract better experiences." The toll on the mind and body won. Evening while scrolling through her phone, Anna came across an article explaining how constant complaining triggers stress responses in the brain. The body releases cortisol, the stress hormone, which weakens the immune system, increases blood pressure, and contributes to anxiety. She realized that her fatigue and tension weren't just from external events, but also from the stress she created internally by dwelling on negativity. The ripple effect on others. Anna also began to notice how her energy affected those around her. At work, when she vented about her problems, her colleagues either joined in with their own complaints or subtly distanced themselves. At home, her negative mood often influenced her interactions with family and friends. Lily's words echoed in her mind. Energy is contagious. If you constantly emit frustration, people around you will either absorb it or move away to protect their own energy. A shift in perspective. Determined to change, Anna took small steps. Instead of complaining about the weather, she appreciated the fresh air. Instead of venting about traffic, she used the time to listen to her favorite podcasts. Each time she felt the urge to complain, she asked herself, "Is this helping me?" More often than not, the answer was no. Lily had suggested a few practices to shift her energy: gratitude journaling, writing down 3 things she was grateful for each day, surrounding herself with positivity, spending time with uplifting people, and avoiding habitual complainers, mindful speech, replacing complaints with constructive thoughts, solution-oriented thinking. Instead of focusing on problems, She looked for ways to improve situations: energy cleansing, meditation, deep breathing, and spending time in nature to clear negative energy. The transformation weeks later, Anna felt lighter, happier, and more in control of her emotions. She still faced challenges, but she no longer let them dictate her mood. One day, stuck in traffic again, she smiled to herself instead of sighing in frustration. Turning on her favorite song, she realized something profound. Happiness wasn't about avoiding problems, but about choosing how to respond to them. Complaining had once drained her energy, but now, by shifting her perspective, she had reclaimed her power, and in doing so, she had transformed her world from a place of frustration to one of possibility and peace. And what really is the law of Thelema? Liber al vel legis. The law of Thelemus is one of the most intriguing and mysterious philosophical and spiritual doctrines of the modern era. Rooted in the teachings of Aleister Crowley, the English occultist, magician, and writer, Thelema is a religious and philosophical system that emphasizes personal will, self-discovery, and spiritual enlightenment. At its core, it is derived from Liber al vel legis, also known as the Book of the Law, which Crowley claimed to have received through a mystical experience in 1904, The Origins of Thelema. The law of Thelema is primarily based on Liber al vel legis, a text Crowley claimed was dictated to him by a spiritual entity named Aiwass over 3 days in Cairo, Egypt. The book serves as the foundational scripture of Thelema and introduces its key principles. The name Thelema itself comes from the Greek word thelema, meaning will. This concept of true will is central to Thelemic philosophy, the core tenets of Thelema. At the heart of Thelema is a simple yet profound declaration: do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will. These statements, taken from Liber al vel legis, encapsulate the essence of Thelemic belief. But what do they actually mean? Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. This phrase is often misunderstood as an endorsement of hedonism or lawlessness. However, in Thelemic philosophy, true will refers to one's deepest, most authentic purpose in life, aligned with their spiritual nature. It is not about reckless self-indulgence, but about understanding and fulfilling one's destiny. Love is the law, love under will. This principle suggests that love is a guiding force, but it must be in harmony with one's true will. It is not about blind passion, but about a husher love that aligns with one's divine purpose. The 3 chapters of Liber al vel legis. The Book of the Law is divided into 3 chapters, each attributed to different divine aspects. Nuit, the infinite goddess of the night sky, representing boundless potential and cosmic unity. Hadit, the point of pure consciousness and motion, symbolizing the essence of personal experience and self-discovery. Rahur Kuit, a form of the Egyptian god Horus, embodying strength, war, and the new era of spiritual awakening. Each chapter presents mystical and sometimes cryptic verses that have been widely interpreted by Thelemites and scholars alike. Thelema's influence and modern relevance. Thelema has had a significant impact on modern occultism, influencing various magical traditions, esoteric orders, and even elements of psychology and philosophy. Organizations such as the Ordo Templi Orientis, OTO, and the AF-LA follow Crowley's teachings and work to spread the philosophy of Thelema. The philosophy of Thelema can also be seen as a precursor to contemporary ideas of self-actualization, free will, and personal responsibility. It encourages individuals to seek their true purpose and to act in accordance with their highest potential. This message of self-discovery and spiritual exploration continues to attract people today. Conclusion. The law of Thelema, as presented in Liber A. Vel Legis, is a powerful spiritual doctrine that urges individuals to seek their own true will and live in accordance with it. While it remains a subject of debate and interpretation, its core message resonates with those who seek personal empowerment, freedom, and a deeper understanding of their spiritual journey. Whether viewed as a mystical revelation or an esoteric philosophy, Thelema continues to be a fascinating and influential path in the realm of spirituality and self-discovery. As Crowley himself famously wrote, "Every man and every woman is a star." Perhaps the law of Thelema is ultimately about recognizing and embracing that inner light within each of us. The Whisper of Magic, a tale of power and mystery in the depths of time. Before words could shape the world, there existed an ancient force, magic. It was neither light nor dark, neither good nor evil, but a flowing current that pulsed beneath the fabric of reality. The ancients whispered its name in hushed voices, fearing and revering its power, for magic was both a gift and a burden. Legends speak of the first ones, beings who walked between worlds, weaving fate and destiny with their will alone. They knew the true nature of magic. It was not merely a tool to be wielded, but a force to be understood, a living entity that responded to intent, passion, and sacrifice. The first ones spoke in forgotten tongues, tracing symbols in the air, bending the unseen threads that connected all things. With magic, mountains could be moved, shadows could be given voices, and time itself could be bent like a reed in the wind. Yet, as with all great powers, there were those who sought to cage it, to command magic, as one would a beast. Kingdoms fell, and civilizations crumbled under the weight of their own greed. The most ambitious of sorcerers learned the hard truth. Magic does not serve. It only dances with those who understand its rhythm. Those who tried to dominate it were consumed, their souls unraveling into the great void beyond. But magic never truly vanished. It lingers still, in the whispers of the wind, in the flicker of a candle's flame, in the space between dreams and waking. The wise know that it is not found in ancient tomes or the blood of the sacrificed, but in the deep places of the soul. Those who listen, those who feel, those who dare. These are the ones who may yet hear magic's call. For magic is not a thing to be seen, but a truth to be known. It is the breath of the universe, the hidden pulse of existence, waiting for those brave enough to seek it. And in that seeking, one may discover not just the power to shape the world, but the power to shape oneself.